It's a brutal era of endless war. The forces of chaos pour forth from the north, ravenously devouring the once mighty empire. But one intrepid leader seeks to unite and save all humankind, and purge every last vestige of chaos from the world.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Emperor Karl Franz campaign. So, if he were to take the time to stop and think, Emperor Karl Franz would probably at this point begin to despair for the future of the Empire, and quite frankly, probably for the future of all of humanity. But, there isn't really any time to stop and think, which is a good thing, because we are fighting fires all across the Empire here, and we do know all across the world things are not looking great overall for the Order factions. However, like I said, there are too many things to keep our mind preoccupied to really stop and think about. Now, the current situation got a little bit more complicated in the last episode because we are now permanently at war with Sylvania, but not just Sylvania. We are now at war permanently with all of the Vampire Counts factions because of the in-game crisis that popped up. So pretty much one of the worst in-game crises that probably could have happened to us, I guess. I mean, we were already at war with Sylvania anyway, and they're certainly the ones that are going to be having the most impact on us moving forward here, at least in the short term. But we are now also at war with Heinrich Himmler down here and the Barrow Legion. So certainly he is close enough to potentially cause us some serious troubles as well. Just kind of hoping that maybe Bretonnia can occupy him for the time being. Now over here in the east, we do have these two armies that are basically playing defense against Clan Mulder and Azhag the Conqueror and Archaon. Now, we've won several battles over here in the last few episodes, so we've evened up the odds a little bit, but, you know, overall, you know, you add all their strength together, they certainly overpower us, and the fact that their AI, they get cheats, they can replenish and reconstitute armies faster than we can anyway, and they have total more settlements than we do, and all we can really do here for the time being is play defense, which means they're going to have enough time to do all that. So, yeah, it is what it is. Then we've got these two armies down here that are sort of doing the same thing against Sylvania. I'm a little curious. Sylvania definitely, after having sacked Lykeburg here a couple of times, they've backed off, and they haven't been very offensive lately, which is probably not ideal because I'd much rather be fighting them on our own territory than in their territory. But anyways, we'll have to just kind of play it by ear what these two armies decide to do with respect to them. And then finally up here, this is maybe the closest thing to good news. We won a major battle against who was it? Uzhal? No, we didn't win a battle against Uzhal. I'm trying to remember now what happened here. So, oh no, I know what it was. We lost a battle, but we did a lot of damage to Festus right here at Schoppendorf. So his army is pretty beaten up. What we need to do is we need to run him down and destroy that army, but we also need to take out these guys up here. So, I don't think that Gregor Braun... I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. So we've got Emperor Karl Franz right here, who put him in regular stance. He cannot reach to attack Uzhal, which is... it might be for the best, honestly, because that army is got so much cavalry in it, which is our biggest weakness. I think we could win, but I think we would take significant damage. We could win if we could lightning strike it. But we can't lightning strike it because we can't reach it. So what we may do instead is we may go into ambush stance over here somewhere and hope that they come back down. Meanwhile, we do have to deal with Festus here. I don't really have... I guess I could chase... I could chase Festus with either Emperor Karl Franz or with Gregor Braun. Actually, wait a minute. Oh, no, Gregor Braun is going to come down here and attack, but I think Festus is going to retreat. I think that's what the issue was. Festus is going to retreat. And we're not going to be able to reach him when he does. Which is a bit unfortunate. I almost wish I could attack him. If I had a little bit more movement, I could come around and attack him from the west and force him to retreat in this direction, which would then give Emperor Karl Franz an opportunity to perhaps go ahead and strike him. But, you know what? That's just not going to happen. We don't have enough movement to be able to get over to here. I don't think. Certainly not enough to get to here. And then strike him. And if I push him to the south here...
Fancy a plague.
I don't think I'm in any real danger of him. Well, Karaberg, I guess, is in danger. Delbers is in danger, but... Well, let's go ahead and see what happens here. Maybe he'll fight us. Doesn't seem likely, does it? No, he's not going to fight us. I almost think it would be... No, I think we can position... I think we can force him to retreat, and then when he'll be like right here, probably. And then we can position ourselves here to still kind of force him to have to move back northward. Maybe even take Schoppendorf again. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's see what exactly he does here.
Into battle!
Yep, pretty much exactly what we thought. Okay, and we cannot reach him, but what we could do... Ah, we're so close. Oh, we're so close. And you can't magically get enough movement to get over there now. Okay. All right, so what we're going to do then, if I put you in... Well, I could even put you in ambush stance. I don't see how that could possibly work, but it seems like it might. If I put you in march stance, you know, we're within his zone of control, so it actually is not going to let us position ourselves over here. Well, that's a bit unfortunate. In that case, we actually are going to go ahead and go into ambush stance, because it can't hurt, right? And then with Emperor Karl Franz, likewise, we're going to put you... in ambush stance up here outside Krudenwald. And here you're at 80%. So anywhere we're, yeah, 100% right there. So we want that army of Uzal to come down here and allow us to hit it with Karl Franz. Okay. So that, and you two are both, you've moved as far as you can. Okay, now we've got a decision about what to do with respect to Sylvania here. Now, if Sylvania isn't going to come towards us, let's just see how strong they are. Vampire counts. Okay, they're stronger than we are in total. That's not a great sign. We need them to come to us, just like, you know, just like I said earlier, we'd rather fight in our own territory than go into theirs where we could get our armies wiped out. Archaon, at the very least, he has finally been weakened pretty considerably. He's still strong, but he's at least weaker than we are now. And what about Azhag? While I'm looking at this, Clan Mulder is fairly weak, and Azhag, greenskins. Azhag is also quite weak. Okay, all right. We have so many enemies. It's ridiculous. All right. So let's go ahead and give you guys your skill ups here. We'll go ahead and give you hard to hit. And are you mounted? I think I'm going to take you... Let me just see. What do we have here? Empire Captain. I could put you with the Knights of the Blazing Sun, actually. Are you mounted? Yes, you are obviously mounted. Oh, you're mounted on a Griffin. Okay.
To the provinces.
I am going to take you off your mount, and I'm going to go ahead and give you Impassioned. And then you, Mr. Jade Wizard, you get another point of Earthblood. Okay. I could give you Glittering Scales. Is there any reason to? Couldn't really hurt, right? I would like you to have a little bit of protection. Oops. Okay, forgot you're all the way over here. So let me continue to do what I've been doing, which is to be in ambush stance. I actually think he's probably in an okay position right there where he is. Oh, wait a minute. No, you... Yeah, I wanted you to get into Elspeth's army.
Von Draken.
Yeah, all right. So you go ahead and go into her army. And she's going to stay hidden there as well. And again, we're just going to hope that they get an opportunity to pounce on one or more armies of Sylvania if they come up this way. In the meantime, Leichberg is leveling up. We are low on money, and we're losing 1,000 per turn, so that's obviously not great. And this right here, do either one of you have Lightning
I will
Strike?
marshal the men. The Empire.
You do not have Lightning Strike. You've got partial Lightning Strike.
What does the
And
Emperor
you...
bid? So?
You do have Lightning Strike. Okay. If I wanted... Oh, I think I already looked. Yeah, you can't reach. So that's a problem. That is indeed a problem. I'm going to continue to have you
This will bolster the nation.
in encampment stance and you
It is
in
time.
ambush stance. But I'm going to move you back just a little bit here. Okay. And you can
What?
back up just a
To
little bit
battle.
as well. I just am trading space for time right now, and I want to get out just a little bit farther away from that, from this agent right here, a level 50 agent. Yikes. Okay. All right. And then
Praise Sigma.
if you do get discovered, it's not the end of the world. The two of you fighting side by side can handle, I think
Absolutely not.
I think you can handle anything that they throw at us as long as you are both fighting together. We just have to hope none of them have Lightning Strike. Okay, so then have we finished all of our armies already here? You could do some recruiting now. I mean, we can't really afford it though, can we? What are you good at? You are good at Great Swords and Demigryph Knights. What are we looking at from a heroes standpoint? I could get another Empire Captain going and 2 more engineers. Okay. Let's see here. Can I get one here? I can indeed. All right. So if we wanted to put an Empire Captain
To the provinces.
in his army, that works for me.
What does the Emperor bid?
Okay,
I will
so
marshal
this...
the men.
Let me just see. Can I recruit Empire Captains at higher than level 3 anywhere? The answer is no. Oh, wait a minute. I may not have finished yet. Okay. Nope. Right back to here. Okay, so... right here in Deadwood, Empire Captain, Imperious, Tactician, or Noble. I think we're going to go with Tactician. He is kind of expensive, not to recruit, but in the cost per turn. But it's okay. We can afford it for a turn or two. And hopefully we'll fight some battles and get some more money. Alright, so you then... We'll give you Blade Master and Hard to Hit. And... surely we've got some magic items to give you. Hunter's Talon. That doesn't do much good. Sword of Bloodshed, there you go. I could also give him... I'm going to give him Fencer's Blades. Okay. And then... wow, yeah, no, we have plenty of weapons, obviously. You know what we can do is we can fuse some of these. Scroll of Blast. Okay. Von Horseman Speculum here. Melee defense. Yeah, okay. Actually, we'll give you that. That works for me. And Talisman. Any talismans? No. Nope, all assigned. Okay. What about ancillaries here? Apprentice Wizard. Feel like that probably needs to go on Lords as much as possible. Okay, you know what? We're going to find out something here. Apprentice Wizard. If oh no, I can't check that out this turn. Never mind. I'll check it out next turn. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that that really would impact an army. Campaign movement range, sure, we'll give that to you. And all right. I think then we are probably... we're done with our heroes and armies. What about settlements? You're leveling up, and Emperor Karl Franz can certainly defend you, so that's fine. Okay, Feildorf. This is going to be 1,000. I don't really want to pay 1,000 for that. Oh, we've got a rebellion down here. Completely forgot about my rebellion. Okay. So what we need to do then...
Amethyst Mage.
If I were to put you in March Stance...
Move, Nulners,
that's all the
move.
okay, this is broken. This movement nonsense is just fundamentally broken. I don't remember if this is the same campaign that I had. No, I think it was the Tyrion campaign last time, but this is not good. Well, there's nothing we can do to get down there, so we're not going to worry about it.
Come without war.
I could turn off the collect income. That'll buy us a couple of turns. And I could do the... I can't do Inquisition. Okay. If I moved you a little closer...
Requires.
What's your ambush chance? Only 65% down here. Yeah, that broken movement is just an absolute nightmare. It's probably related to the mods that we're using, but man, is it frustrating. Okay. Oh boy, I don't think I have anything desperately that I can do right now. What I really need to do more than anything is I need to fight a battle. I wonder if I could get him, give him a war coordination target. That would be silly. There's nothing that he could do against Sylvania. So it's fine. It's fine. We're going to go ahead and wait one more turn and see. No, I'm going to start to move him down this way. Needs to happen, even if he gets pulled out of ambush stance. It's fine. Okay, so then if I do that, do I want to force the rebellion? No, I don't think I want to force the rebellion. Okay. All right, so then this settlement, nothing to do. Nothing to do. Okay, I don't think we're going to be able to afford to do anything anyway. Delberts. Yeah, I'd like to be able to do the garrison building, but we can't afford it. And also, we may end up losing Delberts anyway. Schoppendorf, you are, of course, in need of repairs, but there's no reason to build anything or repair anything in either one of these two settlements because Festus could hit either one of them this turn. All right, I think we're all done then. Let's go ahead and, well, we have research that we can do at least. How about, could do blinkers. We do definitely want to get some tanks going soon. Hero recruit rank for battle wizards. Hero recruit rank for Empire captains. That would have been nice to have done that prior to what I just did. What about here? Income from industry. We definitely could stand to improve our industry. Okay. All right, then I think we're going to just check our diplomacy and do an end turn here and just hope somebody moves into a range of one of our ambushing armies. Not that we'll actually... I don't expect to get an ambush, but I hope that they just move close enough that we can attack them. We could... No, I'm not going to do that either. All right. Let's go ahead and do this end turn then. Hey, we can see Tamarkan move. A little bit. I wonder who Mother Ostankia is at war with. I should check that out as well. Okay, once more, this is just surprising to me that the Chaos Dwarfs, who appear to be weaker than the northern provinces, are still kind of having their way up there with their armies. Are they just smarter? Okay, well that was good. At least Mal Ying won a battle there. Not much of a battle, but a little bit of one. Okay, and now Zhao Ming's turn. Not really showing me very much right there. They're doing okay for themselves overall, but man, it sure would be nice to see them starting to put a little bit more pressure on their enemies than this. So far, since we've become allied with them and been able to see their movement, we've really watched is them lose ground versus the Chaos Dwarves and move their armies around a little bit, but not actually accomplish anything. In traditional, typical ally fashion in this game, moving armies back and forth deep within their own territory where they're not even putting any pressure on the enemy. Ooh, that's that was interesting. Okay, Malekith just wiped out 2 armies of Alariel, so that's not ideal. Here's Alariel herself, and at least she's finally moving towards the front lines instead of hanging out in her own capital city, which is so far away from being of any value whatsoever that it was very frustrating. I believe Everus in the last episode did actually do something productive. I don't exactly remember now what it was, but they just pulled off an agent assassination, so that's good. But again, not really showing me anything particularly aggressive here. I was kind of hoping they would wipe out Solastra, but no, it looks like at this point the High Elves are losing ground up here in Nagaroth and are going to basically allow Malekith to start expanding. So that's not great. Not great for the forces of order. This has the makings of at least a 200-turn campaign, doesn't it? Because I think we can go on fighting for a very long time still, but... and it's going to take a very long time for the High Elves to lose Ulthuan. But right now, it's sort of like the forces of order are not able to expand anywhere right now. And that's a problem. They're losing, and they're also unable to expand.
You are not welcome in my court.
Solastra's just going to want
are,
peace.
Friend or
And
foe.
she's not going to get it. Sorry. And Balthazar has a full army. Not a very good one, but they've got one. And that was it for them. Okay. The dwarfs just fly right by because they're all doing so pitifully in this campaign. Okay, Azhag, here we go. Time for another assassination. Yep, success. Okay. As expected. Every turn. Assaulting the garrison, at least. I'd far rather have them assaulting the garrison at Altdorf than assassinating my agents. Okay, we didn't really get to see very much from Grom the Paunch. Okay, here comes Sylvania. Okay, here's an army. They're attacking Eicheschotten. Interesting, okay. Decisive defeat. Yeah, this is where the rebellion was about to happen anyway. I don't think there's any reason to fight this. He's a level 7 lord. 38 seconds, though, for that army to come in. It's just going to be a field battle, right? Yeah, just a field battle. I don't think we have any chance to take out, like, the enemy lord. So I'm just going to auto-resolve it. And hope that they occupy it. They didn't. Hope that they stay close enough for Elspeth to attack them. It's really what it comes down to. Damaged buildings, blighted towers, and just moving more agents around here. This is really compelling stuff, guys. They got so many armies. It's ridiculous how many armies they've got. Okay, surely one of these has been left close enough for Elspeth to reach. Hopefully. Okay, Archaon, here he comes. Nope. Really? Inching forward. That's all they did is they moved in the raiding stance. They're raiding our territory now. Okay, so we're going to have a major problem because of money. We're going to be losing more money now because of the raiding. So we have to have a battle. Maybe Gregor Braun can reach Festus. And I have not seen Kazrak himself in a very long time, but at least we found one of his armies there. So apparently the ambush that I had set up with Emperor Karl Franz did not work. But he might be close enough now that he could reach them to attack. And I will if we have to, just for the money. Okay, this could be good. Bretonia here. This could be good. Okay. Or it could be terrible. And it was terrible. So Bretonia did attack Heinrich Himmler and lost. So that we may as well at this point just assume that Bretonia is all but wiped out. They're down to 3 regions. And no military at this point, I think. Okay, this is good. Gregor Braun is definitely going to be able to reach Festus. All right, Ostermark not really doing very much. These Beastmen are not actually at war with us, so don't really care too much what they do, but it does look like they're causing a nuisance for the High Elves. Steel technology, that's fine. I don't care about that at all. And I think we're not at war with any... Oh, no, we are at war with one of the Norskins. It looked like maybe it was Sarl? Was that who we were at war with? Anyway, they're not close enough for us to really worry about that. Okay. Finally! Ambusher discovered. Okay, we don't care about this. Ambush foiled. This is not surprising. Wounded. Yeah, that sucked. It's the one that we literally just recruited. Settlement sacked. That's fine. Ambush foiled up here, of course. Ambusher discovered. Ambush foiled over here. That's interesting. Ready for duty. Gotrek. Okay, that's good. And imminent rebellion. And then we need to do an assassination attempt. Well, he's way too far away. Okay. All right. Not a good intern, but not the worst one ever. They're all bad these days. So, all right. First things first. Hey, EKF actually, he's within range to attack Uzal now, so I could do this if I wanted to, and I think I'm probably going to want to. But before we do that, right here. Festus did recruit more units,
To the provinces.
but we have no choice. We're going to have to make this attack right here. Level 36. We got some other characters here. We got some decent units. I don't see a soul grinder in there, so we should have the artillery advantage, hopefully. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do this.
To war!
And he's retreating. But he cannot retreat far enough, I don't think. Not unless our move... Yeah, see, up here, this is more like it. Now, right here, our movement is not getting absolutely crippled. I have no idea what is causing that bug, but it's extremely annoying, and it's been going on for months now. Okay, yeah, no soul grinder. So we'll go ahead and run him down and get ourselves a battle in this episode. Decisive victory. Let's take a look at the battlefield. Okay. Suits me fine. Let's do it. Okay, so their cavalry is going to be the #1 concern. I don't see any reason to set up in the trees. I'm going to set up here. Maybe angle ourselves a little bit more like this. You guys in guard mode. Now, I want you guys, these Hochland long rifles,
I pray Ulrich is with us this day.
to be able to shoot. Actually, you know what? Do we want to set up over here? Let's set up over here instead. Up here at the top of this high rise. I can do this. You guys right here can be all the way back up here. Yes. Okay. And then I'm going to protect. I'm going to protect the artillery. Because I think the flying units, those Chaos Furies, are going to probably try to get in there on our artillery. You guys back here. That's all we should need to do in terms of protection. Now, the rest of this, let's get you guys kind of spread out a little bit. One of you, actually both of you can be over here. I will move you forward as the battle begins. These swordsmen here as well. Okay, missile specialist here. You can be here, and you can be here. You guys are needed for the defense, for the perimeter. And Gregor Braun, I might fly you towards them. And then the 4 of you can be... What am I going to do with you? Let's get you guys over here. Okay, are we set up okay? I think we're set up all right here. Start battle. You guys move over here now. We should be in guard mode for everybody except for maybe you 3. Okay. And then you 4 like this. Okay, the Chaos Furies do not appear to be coming straight towards us at this point. So that's good. Okay, we're blowing them up. Our Hochland long rifles firing? They are. Okay, that's good. That is good. Let's get Gregor Braun up here. Who is this? Those are Chaos Chariots. Okay, that's probably not the ideal target for you guys. Let's try to hit these aspiring champions. Okay. You guys right here. You can certainly take out Chaos Warhounds. Let's go ahead and get you now moving up here. Gregor Braun, Chaos Warhounds, Chaos Chariots, Chaos Knights. Okay, you guys are taking some serious damage here. That's a problem. Get in on them. You can now fall back here.
The so-called discipline of the Empire crumble!
And let's get you. Doing the best you can. Come on, come on, come on, guys! I was serious when I gave you the orders to back up. Okay, that's on me. That was very slow right there to take care of that. Okay, you three, get in on. You can all hit those aspiring champions right there. Now you guys right here. I want you to turn around and try to hit them over here. Okay, come on, did you guys get back? Sort of. Alright, let's get you guys turned around here. Okay, I do need you guys. I need your help over here on them. Okay, there we go. That's good. Let's get you now helping out over here. And you as well. Help out over here. Okay, you are taking a lot of damage right there. Let's get you guys firing at them. You guys back up. Right here, I need you all on where I don't see any more of their cavalry, so that's probably good. Okay, you guys right here are fine. Okay, right there's cavalry. Try to get in on him. Okay, you guys all need to What is going on there? Okay, don't fire at them anymore. Okay, you on them. All right, this is a little bit scuffier than I was hoping, but it's fine. Take care of them. Okay, right here. Let's get you on them.
It will be done.
Okay, right here. How are we doing here? Have we got everybody running away there? That's good. We need to get on Festus. Okay, you guys back here need to get back on your artillery. They are running away. You stay there like that. You guys can... I need you shooting at Festus, honestly. You guys get over here on Festus as well. Okay, you guys now fire at them back there. You guys can fire at them. All right, how are we doing here? These aspiring champions. Okay, I want you on the aspiring champions. I want you three on something over here, probably. No, those are fun. Those are all infantry on those Chaos Knights. Oh, this is bad right here. Get in on them, please. Okay, I want you shooting Festus. Okay, Gregor Braun, it is time for you to help out on Festus as well. You need to pull back. You can help out on Festus. You can help out on Festus. You can help out on Festus. You can shoot Festus. Okay. Right here, that's good. At this point, everything is shattered except for Festus, I think. Okay, nope, right here. These guys are not shattered, but they are in bad shape. Let's go ahead and get you firing at them so they don't come back in. Now, right here, we need to take out... Oh, we took out Festus. Okay. All right, very good. That's all we need to do. All right. That's a good win. That got us enough money that we're no longer in the red. So, very promising indeed. We took a little bit of casualties, but nothing too substantial. And we're going to take a little bit more money, I think. Okay. Defeated Festus, casualty replenishment rate for the army, and vigor loss reduction. That's definitely very, very good. One of the better defeat traits as far as I'm concerned. Got ourselves an assault expert. Okay, that's fine. We'll take it. And we got some ranks. So I think first things first is we'll go ahead and apply those.
Raise Sigma.
Replenishment looking pretty good. Okay, we need you. You've already got Headhunter. And you've got Logistician, okay. You don't have Deadly Onslaught, so I think that's probably what we're going to work our way towards here. Alright, and then you, Alexis Schneider. You can get Specialist. Theodore Bruckner. You... Trying to get you up to this, so we'll give you Wound Maker. Anybody else? Yes. Yep, 2 more, okay. Jovi Rodzinner here. We're going to give you Assassinate. And Gavin Meyer. We're going to give you... I think I'll give you Mark of Heisch. Why not? Okay. All right. So, we still have a fair amount of movement remaining here. So we have 2 choices. We could move Gregor Braun down in this direction to help support the fighting over here. Now, this is interesting. Okay. All right. This is our next battle right here. There's going to be a rebellion right here. But we're in pretty good shape right here. to wipe out that army. And that's a high priority target. We need to start wiping out armies of Sylvania. Let's just make sure. Yeah, we do. Okay, see, this time she's starting with, what, 3 times as much in terms of movement range as what she started in the previous turn. It just doesn't make any sense. It's obviously broken. I just wish I knew what was causing it. All right. And then you guys up here.
Yes, my lord.
This is interesting. He's in encampment stance, but he is losing. He's suffering attrition anyway. Oh, it's the Skaven Plague that's doing it to him. That's what's doing it. Okay, very interesting. Well, these Black Orcs right there, I think what he's done is he's merged some of his units. Because otherwise they are, like, practically impervious to the attrition, which wouldn't make too much sense. That army right there is, other than those plague catapults and those doom wheels, and the characters, never mind. I was going to say that's not that strong of an army, but he's got enough to do some damage in that army for sure. And then Archaon is obviously a much, he's a different. He's on a different level than all those other armies. Okay, so you two, I think, are probably going to have to just continue to play defense here. I think I'm going to continue to... I think for next episode, we'll decide whether or not to make this attack right there. But I think we could probably get away with it. Now that we've strengthened the front line for Karl Franz, I think we could get away with making this attack. But I think for this episode, what we're going to do is this attack right here. We can win that. They've got 55 winds of magic. Yes, they do have magic. That is a spellcaster. And we've got 131 winds of magic. We can do some healing. Okay, about time. Let's go. Oh, I might even be able to hit this one down here afterward if I wanted to, depending on what's in Schwarzhofen here. There's no army in there. Is Schwarzhofen considered part of the Empire? I don't know whether that's considered part of the Empire or not. I mean, even if it's not, we could still take it, but what I'm wondering is whether we could gain any Imperial authority by coming down there and taking that. All right. First things first, let's do this.
These spirits to
Decisive victory. That's what I expected. Okay, what do we have? Everwood Root. This is regeneration. I think I'll give this to the Empire Captain. Then you are flaming attacks and frostfire attacks. I'm going to give this to Felix. Is that Felix? That's Felix, okay. And then Doomfire Ring. This is fire resistance and burning head. I'll give this to Ulrika. No, I'm going to give this to our Jade Wizard. All right, let's take a look then at our battlefield. We've got artillery. They have to come to us. Okay. Looks pretty straightforward to me. All right, let's start deployment. We're going to do much the same thing that we just did. I'm going to put you guys up here on this hill. I'm going to put you guys back here. What we really need to do is we just need to make sure that we are protecting the the artillery. So we're going to do this, this. I will move him forward a bit. And this. And put one of you back here in reserve. Great swords. Actually, that's just fine the way it is. And then you're my healer. You here. Felix will get you forward. Okay. You three are my three melee combatants here. These archers can get up here.
Yes.
And what do we have still? You. Let's get you over here. For now, that's fine. That's everybody. Everybody in guard mode. And actually, I think I might even leave everybody in guard mode. Let's close the ranks up here a little bit. Where's my backup? Right there's my backup. Okay. Let's close ranks with you just a little bit. Okay. Alright, the artillery should open fire right away. And Elspeth, I want you to go ahead and get forward here. These are Black Knights. Oh my goodness, she just got hit with a Hellstorm rocket battery. That is what I get for flying right... just did it again. Flying right in front of our artillery. Okay, but she's going to get over here. And she's going to do her thing against them. Okay. Let's go ahead and do Spirit Leech. And Jade Warrior, or I'm sorry, Jade Wizard, you can do a heal possibly. Okay, let's get you guys firing. Where? Fire at them for the moment. Okay, right there. Right here, let's go ahead and get you helping out. Let's get you forward a little bit. Let's go ahead and get you helping out. And you as well. Okay, right there. Right there. Okay, Elspeth, you are doing just fine. Ulrika, you turn, please. Okay, we're taking care of those Black Knights. That's good. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay, I need you guys to stop blowing up our troops. Hit these Black Knights over here instead. Okay, right here. Those dire wolves. Okay, never mind. They got bogged down. That's good. Okay, you guys now turn around and hit those Graveguard. Okay, Elspeth, you have taken a lot of damage here. You're actually losing that fight? Really? Okay. I want my wizard to throw a heal on her. Okay, right here. Let's go ahead and get you up there on them. And you guys on them. And you two, yeah, keep firing at the Graveguard. That's fine. Okay, I need you on these Cryptors. Yeah, you take care of them, okay. Felix, you on that Vargulf, that's good. Elspeth. Okay, I'd really love to be able to do a little bit more damage to that enemy lord than what we're doing right now. Can we Spirit Leech? Can we do another heal? Yes, we can. Okay. Elspeth, you are still taking a lot of damage here. Let's get you back over here now. Alright, right here, we should be doing okay. Alright, you guys are firing at that Graveguard. That's fine. Skeleton Warriors, I'm not too worried about them. Okay, I need to start doing more damage to that enemy lord. Okay, right there, we should be okay. Okay, this is bad right here. We're losing badly right there. Okay, Elspeth, I need you up in the air.
Onwards and Carmine.
I need you doing another Spirit Leech.
Take thee.
Right here, I need you guys forward. Come on. Why are we withdrawing here? Okay, let's get you on that Vargulf, and you guys as well on that Vargulf. You guys right here, really, we're not doing any better than that. I need you to Spirit Leech. And get right here. And then do some enfilading breath attack on... Nope, that was probably not who I meant to target there. Okay, go ahead and get Aspect of the Dread Knight on yourself. And attack. And Spirit Leech. Okay, over here. You guys get forward. Right here, you guys, come on, take care of those Morngulls. Felix, take care of the Vargulf. Okay, Ulrika, you can help finish off the enemy lord there. Okay, I need you guys. What are we fighting right here? We're fighting Crypt Ghouls. Get in on those Crypt Ghouls. Come on, take care of the enemy lord. Heal Elspeth. Okay, this is actually trickier than I was expecting it to be. What is this? Oh, that's Ulrika. Okay, we need to take out the enemy lord here. Come on, take out the enemy lord. That enemy lord is down to. There we go. That's what I wanted. All right, now Elspeth. Don't worry about those zombies. Take care of these Cryptors right there. You take care of the Graveguard right here. Right here, we should be winning. Let's get you guys fire. No, never mind. Never mind. I think they're disintegrating now. Yep. Okay. Well, that army turned out to be stronger than I was expecting it to be. It doesn't look like it should have been as tough as it was. Now, I don't by any stretch of the imagination believe I fought that battle particularly well. That was good practice for me to try to, learn a better way to, to use her army. But still, they put up quite a fight. Now, that Lord himself, I'm very concerned about the fact that he, in a one-on-one fight against Elspeth, was doing better than she was, despite the fact that she was being boosted by magic. So she's clearly not very strong in melee. Not as strong as I thought she would be. But anyway, it is what it is. We're certainly not in a position to press any further attacks with her army, though she needs to now get back and get some replenishing done. But the good news is she did not lose any units. Got ourselves another 1,000 prestige. We got so much prestige at this point. And plenty of money. And she did get 2 skill ranks, so that's good. Okay, so we're going to take the additional treasury here.
Cruel. We do not need to be.
And it's going to save the game there. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. We will figure out what to do moving forward at the beginning of the next episode. But that was good. We knocked out Festus's army, and we knocked out one of Sylvania's armies.
Elspeth von
And we didn't lose any units in either one of those 2 fights. Obviously, we can't stay where we are because we know that they are close enough to... Well, they were close enough to reach Eicheschotten in the last end turn, so obviously where we are is way too close to them for now. But we have plenty of movement left, so we could probably pull back somewhere pretty easily. We could go into Eicheschotten, but I don't think I want to do that. We're going to allow this rebellion to happen at this point. I'll have to turn that back on in the next episode because I can't save the game right here. All right, anyway, a little bit of progress. Still definitely have our work cut out for us, but we did okay here. All right, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. So thanks, everybody, for watching. I will see you in the next episode.